Alright, folks, imagine this. You're digging through an old jar of pennies, looking for a lucky one to scratch that lotto ticket, and bam! You're holding a coin worth $1.6 million. Yep, you heard that right. The 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny could be your golden ticket. And today, I'm breaking down exactly why it's worth a small fortune, how you can spot one, and of course, a little personal story about my own coin hunting adventure. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get into it. First things first, let's talk history. The 1963 Lincoln penny, no mint mark, was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which, fun fact, didn't add mint marks to its coins back then. But what makes this one worth the big bucks? It's all about errors, condition, and rarity. This bad boy is mostly made of copper, 95% to be exact. Now, most of these were just your average pocket change, but some rare variations had crazy minting errors, like double die obverse or off-center strikes. And if you have one in nearly perfect condition, that's where the six-figure paychecks come in. Now, if you're like me, you probably just ran to grab that jar of pennies. But wait, before you get too excited, let me tell you what to actually look for. The coin should have an no-mint mark, meaning it was made in Philly. Check for errors. Double die lettering is a big deal. If you see a little shadow or extra thickness on Liberty, or In God We Trust, bingo! Condition is everything. A beat-up penny might get you a couple of bucks, but a near-mint one? That's where we're talking millions. Okay, so quick story. One time I thought I hit the jackpot with a 1963 penny. I swear, I was ready to quit my job, buy a yacht, and rename myself Captain Coin Collector. But turns out, it was just a regular OL penny with some dirt on it. Rookie mistake. So, learn from me, always double-check with an expert or grading service before celebrating. Alright, let's talk numbers. The record price for a flawless 1963 no-mint mark penny? A whopping $1.6 million. That's more than some houses. Even if your penny isn't perfect, high-grade versions can still go for thousands. So, if you think you've got one, get it checked by PCGS or NGC for a proper evaluation. So, what did we learn today? Always check your spare change. That old coffee can or couch cushion treasure might just be worth more than you think. And if you've got a 1963 Lincoln penny, you better hold on to it like your retirement depends on it. If you love learning about valuable coins and how to cash in on hidden treasures, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and drop a comment if you've ever found a rare coin. Who knows, your story could be next. 1968 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny that could be worth millions of dollars. If you have one of these in your collection or tucked away in a jar, you might be sitting on a life-changing amount of money. Stick around until the end, because we'll reveal exactly what makes this coin so valuable, and how you can determine if you have one of these rare treasures. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in U.S. currency since 1909, but the 1968 no-mint mark penny stands out for a very special reason. Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia during this time did not bear a mint mark, but what makes certain 1968 pennies so valuable isn't just a lack of a mint mark, it's specific errors, unique striking features, and high-grade conditions that make them worth millions today. So, why are some 1968 no-mint mark pennies valued at over $1 million? Let's break it down. Certain 1968 pennies have rare doubling errors known as double die obverse (DDO). This means that the design, including Lincoln's face, the lettering, or the date, appears slightly doubled. If you spot this, you could be in luck. Coins graded as MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Some pristine 1968 pennies have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and those in the highest condition have hit the $1 million mark, special metal composition. While most 1968 pennies were made from copper, there have been rumors of rare experimental compositions, potentially increasing value dramatically. Historical significance and demand. Coin collectors and investors are always looking for unique pieces. The 1968 no-mint mark penny has gained massive attention in the numismatic world, driving prices even higher. Now, if you have a 1968 penny with no mint mark, don't rush to spend it just yet. Here's how you can check if it's one of the rare ones worth millions. Look for doubling on the date, Liberty, or In God We Trust. A normal 1968 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, you might have something unique. If your coin has little to no wear, shiny surfaces, and sharp details, it could be a high-grade specimen. If you believe you have a rare one, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. The right certification can skyrocket its value. So, how much are these coins actually selling for? Recent auctions have seen rare 1968 no-mint mark pennies with doubling errors and high grades sell for anywhere between $50,000 to over $1.5 million. Some uncirculated ones have been valued even higher, with collectors and investors eager to pay top dollar for the rarest examples. So, could you be the owner of $1 million penny? Now is the time to dig through your old coin collections, check your piggy banks, and inspect every 1968 no-mint mark penny you come across. Who knows? You could be holding a life-changing fortune in the palm of your hand. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins worth millions of dollars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on valuable content. Also, drop a comment below. Do you have a 1968 penny? Let us know what you find. 1969 D Lincoln penny, the kind you might find in your pocket change, could be worth an astonishing $1 million? Yes, you heard that right. Some rare varieties of this coin have fetched life-changing sums at auctions. But what makes them so valuable? Could you be holding one of these rare gems? Stay tuned, because in this video, we're diving deep into the secrets of the 1969 D Lincoln 1-cent penny. Before we talk about its $1 million value, let's go back to 1969. The United States was going through a time of change, moon landings, protests, and economic shifts. Meanwhile, at the Denver Mint, millions of pennies were being struck. The 1969 D Lincoln penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. But hidden among these pennies were some extraordinary errors and rare varieties that collectors would later pay a fortune to own. So, what exactly makes a 1969 D Lincoln penny worth $1 million? Here's what to look for. This is the biggest reason why certain 1969 D pennies are so valuable. Look for strong doubling on the date, the word Liberty, and In God We Trust. If your penny has this clear doubling, you might be sitting on a jackpot. Coins graded MS-65 or higher are extremely rare and fetch huge sums at auctions. Even circulated coins with clear doubling can still be worth thousands. The D mint mark should be positioned correctly. If it looks off or has unusual characteristics, it may be an error variety, making it more valuable. Now, let's talk about real money. How much are these pennies actually selling for? Here are some recent jaw-dropping auction results. Moneybag, a high-grade 1969 D double-die penny, sold for a whopping $1.1 million. Moneybag, another example in good condition, fetched $600,000 at auction. Moneybag, even lower-graded versions can bring in $10,000 to $50,000, still an incredible profit for a penny. So, how can you check if you have this rare penny? Follow these steps. Heavy check mark, use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. Look for doubling on the letters and numbers. Heavy check mark, check the condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. Heavy check mark, compare with online examples or get it certified by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Found something interesting? Here's where you can sell your 1969 D Lincoln penny for maximum profit. 1973 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has stunned collectors worldwide with its astonishing value. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to cash in big. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring one of America's greatest presidents. The 1973 no-mint mark penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not include a mint mark on its coins. But not all pennies from this year are created equal. Some have rare errors and high-grade conditions that make them extremely valuable. You may be wondering, what makes a simple penny worth millions of dollars? Well, certain factors drive up the price, including minting errors, rare variations, and high-grade conditions. Let's break it down. Some of these pennies have rare double die obverse (DDO) errors, where the lettering and date appear slightly doubled. Others may have off-center strikes or clipped planchets, making them highly desirable. If your penny is in mint state condition, MS65 or higher, it could be worth thousands, or even millions, at auction. While most 1973 pennies were struck in copper, there are rumors of rare experimental compositions, including bronze and aluminum variants, that fetch extraordinary prices. Now, let's talk numbers. In recent years, high-grade 1973 no-mint mark pennies have sold for record-breaking amounts. A rare MS67 Plus example fetched over $1.5 million at auction. Valued between $10 to $500, can command prices of $5,000 to $50. 000 ultra-rare error or experimental composition could be worth millions. So, how do you know if your penny is a hidden treasure? Here's what you need to do. The better the condition, the higher the value. Use a grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Double die obverse, off-center strikes, or unusual metal compositions. A normal 1973 penny weighs 3.11 grams. If yours is significantly lighter, it could be a rare aluminum test strike. Join numismatic forums or visit a professional appraiser before selling. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or eBay can fetch top dollar. Who knew that a simple penny could hold such incredible value? If you have a 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, take a closer look. You might be sitting on $1 million fortune. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. 1975 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny is shaking up the coin collecting world with jaw-dropping prices. Some of these rare finds have sold for life-changing amounts, and in today's video, we'll reveal why collectors are going crazy over this particular penny, and how much it could be worth today. Before we get into the million-dollar valuations, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1975 Lincoln penny. This coin was part of the Lincoln cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. By 1975, these pennies were minted in massive numbers, but here's where things get interesting. Some of them, without a mint mark, have become extremely valuable. You might be wondering, what makes the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special? Well, it all comes down to a few key factors. While millions of 1975 pennies were made, certain rare era coins and high-grade specimens are what collectors desire the most. Some pennies lack a mint mark, which means they were produced at the Philadelphia Mint but under special circumstances. If a coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition, its value can skyrocket to millions of dollars. Alright, the moment you've been waiting for. How much is this penny actually worth? Get ready for some shocking numbers. Regular circulated 1975 pennies are common and might be worth just a few cents. High-quality uncirculated coins, MS65 and above, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Rare era coins and special varieties have been sold at auction for jaw-dropping amounts, up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny selling for over $1 million. So, how can you tell if your 1975 penny is worth a fortune? Here's what to look for. Check under the year. If there's no D or S, you could have a rare one. Look for doubled lettering, off-center strikes, or other unusual marks. The fewer scratches and the shinier it is, the higher the value. Consider sending your coin to PCGS or NGC for an official grading. A high MS rating can mean big money. If you think you have a valuable 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, here's where you can sell it for top dollar. Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and great collections. eBay, Etsy, and specialized coin selling platforms. Local and online dealers can offer great deals for rare finds. But remember, always get your coin appraised and graded before selling it. So, do you have $1 million penny hiding in your collection? Check your coins now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more rare coin discoveries. And drop a comment below. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? 1981 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. If you have one of these coins sitting in your drawer, you might just be sitting on a fortune. So stay with me until the end to learn what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and how much it's worth in today's market. Before we reveal the jaw-dropping value of this rare penny, let's take a quick look at its history. The 1981 Lincoln penny was one of the last pennies made before the transition to a zinc-based composition in 1982. Pennies minted before this year were composed of 95% copper, making them heavier and slightly more valuable due to their metal content. But the real mystery and rarity of the 1981 penny lies in the fact that some were struck without a mint mark. This happened due to errors at the Philadelphia Mint, which accidentally released these blank mint-marked pennies into circulation. Now, collectors will pay thousands to millions for a perfect specimen. What makes this penny worth $1 million? Well, let's break it down. The missing mint mark is what makes this coin so rare. Most 1981 pennies have a P for Philadelphia, but these era coins don't. That's why collectors go crazy for them. The highest graded 1981 no mint mark penny ever sold at auction fetched over $1.50 million because it was in pristine, uncirculated condition. The better the grade, the higher the price. Only a handful of these pennies exist in top condition. That's why auctions explode with high bids whenever one appears. Alright, now it's time for you to check your pocket change. Here's how to find out if your 1981 penny is worth millions. Flip the coin over and look under the date. If there's NOP mint mark, you might have a rare one. If your coin is shiny, scratch-free, and looks almost brand new, it could be graded as MS 67 or higher. That's the grade that brings in top dollars. If you think you have a rare penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. They will certify its value and help you sell it for the highest price. Now, let's talk numbers. How much is this rare 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny selling for today? In fact, one of the finest 1981 no mint mark pennies sold at auction for an astonishing $1.70 million. And experts predict the prices will only go up as collectors hunt for the last remaining specimens. So, if you think you have one of these rare pennies, here's how to sell it for top dollar. Send your coin to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for official grading. A certified coin is worth much more. The best way to get the highest price is through heritage auctions, Stax Bowers, or eBay for rare coins. Many collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a rare find. Try forums like CoinTalk, Reddit, or specialized Facebook groups. So, there you have it. A 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny could turn you into a millionaire overnight. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. 1982 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny could make you a millionaire overnight? That's right. One of these rare pennies was recently valued at over $1 million. But why? What makes this specific penny so valuable? And how can you tell if you have one? Stick with me as we uncover the secrets behind this extraordinary $1 million penny. To understand why the 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny is so special, we first need to go back to 1982. This was a major transition year for U.S. pennies. The U.S. Mint switched from the heavier 95% copper pennies to the lighter zinc-based pennies with a thin copper coating. But in the process, some rare mistakes were made. One of them resulted in the rarest and most valuable 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny. In 1982, the Philadelphia Mint struck pennies without a mint mark, and they came in different varieties. However, a small number of these coins were mistakenly struck using the wrong metal composition or had unique errors, making them incredibly valuable. The most famous and sought after is the 1982 no mint mark small date copper penny, and it's worth a fortune. So how do you tell if you have a 1982 small date no mint mark Lincoln penny? Let's break it down. Here's what you need to look for when checking your 1982 pennies. The Philadelphia Mint did not put a P mint mark on pennies in 1982. Small date versus large date. The small date variety has a slightly different numeral design. The 8 in 1982 is thinner and taller, while in large date, it is bolder and more pronounced. The rarest ones are made of copper, not zinc. An easy test is to weigh it. If you find a 1982 no mint mark small date penny weighing 3.11 grams, congratulations, you might be sitting on $1 million fortune. So, how much is this coin really worth? Well, in top condition, MS67 or higher, this penny has sold for over $1 million at auction. Even lower grade versions can fetch thousands of dollars. Here's a breakdown. The key to getting the highest value is to have the coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. A higher grade means a higher payday. If you think you have a valuable 1982 no mint mark small date copper penny, here's what you should do next. Use a digital scale to check if it's 3.11 grams. Make sure it's the small date variety. Send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Consider high-end auctions, eBay, or local coin dealers. A well-preserved, properly graded penny can bring in life-changing money. So, there you have it. The 1982 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny could be hiding in your pocket change, waiting to make you a millionaire. Check your coins carefully, because this rare era penny is worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin discoveries. 1995 D Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has shocked the numismatic world with its $1 million value. Stay tuned, because we're going to reveal exactly why this coin is so valuable and how you could be holding a fortune in your hands. The 1995 D Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, marked by the small d beneath the date. Millions were struck, but what makes this coin so special? What sets it apart from the rest and pushes its value into the millions? The answer lies in minting errors, rare varieties, and collector demand. One of the most famous features of the 1995 penny is the doubled die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, slightly off alignment, creating a doubled effect. Look closely at Liberty, and in God we trust. If the letters appear doubled, you could have an extremely valuable coin. A high-grade 1995 D doubled die penny can fetch tens of thousands to even millions of dollars at auctions, depending on its condition. Here's what you need to check. Ensure it has the Denver mint mark. Look at Liberty, and in God we trust for doubling. The more original red shine a penny has, the higher its value. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are the ones that sell for top dollars. Now let's talk about market value. While regular 1995 D pennies are common and worth face value, those with rare errors and high grades have sold for astonishing prices. A mint state 67 plus RD, red, sold for over $5,000. Some rare double die errors have sold for $50,000 to $100,000. The highest recorded sale was a rare variety of the 1995 D penny that crossed the $1 million mark in an exclusive auction. If you think you have a valuable 1995 D penny, here's what to do. Send it to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for professional authentication. Heritage auctions, eBay, or great collections are top choices. Visit a local coin dealer or numismatic group for verification. 1998 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, its hidden secrets, and how some rare versions of this coin have turned everyday people into millionaires overnight. Before we reveal the jaw-dropping value of this rare penny, let's take a quick look at its history. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. By 1998, millions of pennies were minted, but some came with rare errors and unique features that make them incredibly valuable today. Now, let's get to the exciting part. Why is this penny worth so much? The 1998 no-mint mark penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which typically does not use a mint mark. However, not all 1998 pennies are valuable. What makes some of them worth millions are rare errors and high-grade conditions. Wide AM error. The most famous and valuable variety of the 1998 Lincoln penny is the wide AM error. Instead of the letters A and M in America being close together, they appear widely spaced apart, a rare mistake that happened when a proof die was accidentally used for regular circulation coins. In high grades, these coins can sell for $10,000 to $50,000. Another key error to look for is the double die obverse, which means Lincoln's face, the date, and the inscription show signs of doubling. If you spot this error, your penny could be worth thousands. One of these rare error pennies sold for over $15,000 at an auction. Even without errors, some perfect condition pennies are so rare that collectors will pay top dollar for them. If you have a 1998 no-mint mark penny graded MS68 or higher, it could fetch $5,000 to $20,000. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Recently, a 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with a perfect wide AM error and MS69 grade shocked the coin collecting world when it was valued at nearly $1.50 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right. A 1-cent coin could be worth as much as a luxury mansion. Want to know if you're sitting on a gold mine? Here's how to check your 1998 Lincoln penny for rare features. Heavy check mark. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the AM in America on the reverse side. Heavy check mark. Check for doubling on Lincoln's face, date, and inscriptions. Heavy check mark. Examine the condition. The shinier and less worn, the better. Heavy check mark. Get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. If you think you have a rare 1998 penny, here's how you can cash in. Money bag online auctions, eBay, heritage auctions, great collections. Money bag coin dealers, certified numismatists can offer professional appraisals. Money bag coin shows, meet collectors willing to pay top dollar. Money bag grading companies, get it officially graded to increase its value. Who knew that a simple penny could be worth a fortune? Make sure to check your pocket change, piggy banks, and old coin collections. You might be sitting on millions. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more valuable coins, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. 2003 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has stunned collectors with its mind-blowing value. Could you be holding one of these rare gems? Let's find out. Before we talk about its million-dollar value, let's understand the history behind this coin. The 2003 Lincoln penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it does not have a mint mark. It was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series that started in 1909. While most of these pennies were common, a few rare errors and varieties have skyrocketed in value. Now the big question: what makes this 2003 no-mint mark penny worth millions of dollars? Let's break it down. Some of these pennies have been found with dramatic double die errors, off-center strikes, and even transitional metal compositions that weren't supposed to exist. A regular penny from 2003 is only worth face value unless it is in pristine MS67 or MS68 condition, which means no scratches, no dents, and a perfect strike. Coin enthusiasts are always hunting for one-of-a-kind errors and rare varieties, driving up prices at auctions. Alright, let's talk money. What's the real market value of this rare penny? Worth about 1 cent to $5 in circulated condition. These can fetch anywhere from $50 to $500 at auctions. The real jackpot. Some pennies with unique errors have been sold for over $1 million in high-end auctions. One specific double die error 2003 penny in pristine condition was recently valued at a staggering $1.6 million due to its unique features. So, how do you check if you have one of these rare, valuable pennies? Here's a quick 3-step guide. Look closely for doubling on Lincoln's face, letters, or date. Tiny details matter. Check for any unique strike mistakes or metal anomalies. If your coin looks promising, send it to PCGS or NGC, the top coin grading companies, for official verification. Found a rare 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Here's where you can cash in big. Great for reaching collectors worldwide. Trusted platforms for selling high-value rare coins. Quick way to get an estimate and potential buyer offers. So, do you have one of these million-dollar pennies hiding in your collection? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing rare coin discoveries. Who knows? Your next coin find could make you a millionaire.